Hello, I am back. I had technical difficulties and I needed to get my hair out of my face. So, anyways, I'm going to start all over. My name is Dot Jones, in case you are new here. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about my painting and my painting process. Nobody has asked for this, but I really want to do this. I love when people go, so many people ask me, and then they are acting like they're answering all these various questions, and people have just been banging their door down for answers, and no one has actually asked me any of this. And my friends and family have heard it all. So, but this is for those people that don't know what I do, don't know who I am, if you ever stumble upon this video. Okay, I'm live right now on Facebook. My girl Pinky's here. Hello, girl. And I'm just gonna start all over. So, okay, this is my painting called Nostalgia. And I use acrylic paint, and I do a style called dotalism. Dotalism is different than pointillism in that each dot is separate, and it's not intended to bring the picture into focus the further you step away. So pointillism pictures are really cool because it's stippling, and sometimes to get a green, they'll put like a yellow and a blue next to each other, and then when you get back far enough, it kind of makes it like greenish. Like there's just like a lot of optical play with that. But however, with dotalism, it's just dots and they're all separate. At least that's what I do. And they're all just intentional colors, intentional placement, and they're not just like stippled. They're perfectly round dots, and they're applied with a stylus that is a little tiny ball on the end of a metal, like a little metal thing that sticks out. I guess I should show you now that I've mentioned it. So it's kind of like, let's see. It is, I wasn't planning on doing all this. So this is a stylus. This is a really small one. Let's see if you can see that. Just a little ball on the end of this. And then this one is as small as you can get because it's like a little point. So, and they come in various sizes. And you can use a dowel, which is just like an acrylic or a wooden, kind of like a straw, but like filled in, right? Like it's just like a solid, flat end, and it's like the size of whatever circle you want to use. So that's two ways of doing it. But here is what I mean by the dots don't touch. Some might, but that is not intentional. And the amount of space in between the dots creates texture and movement. And here's another style. So this one's called Moment of Zen, and this is called Coastal Oak. And I always wrap my canvases with the paints, my stretched canvases. So this is just a bigger version of those types of paintings. In fact, let's show you the scale. So here's Coastal Oak. That's how big that is. These are my most affordable paintings at $75. This one is listed for $12,500. Okay, so I submitted this painting to to the San Diego County Fair, Del Mar, and it was rejected. It was not accepted into the fine art exhibit. And to be honest, I was fucking like so flabbergasted. I was not expecting that. I did not have an emotional plan for that. It was very humbling, and also like I was very indignant about that. Not gonna lie. I was like, come again? I think you've made a mistake. So, anyway, it was quite a humbling experience. So they said no. They rejected my painting. So, all of this was glossed and ready to go. So with the rejection, I took my painting and I set it up against the couch, and I was looking at it and I noticed there was glitter that had gotten into either the varnish or the black paint, and you could see it depending on the angle of the light, and it was distracting. It was like a gold smear right down the middle of these two ropes of the rope swing. And I sat on it for a minute. I was like, oh my God, dude, do I just say it's done and like let it go? Should I fix it? How the fuck do I fix that? So I made a decision, because then I looked a little closer and a little closer, and there were things that were smeared, because I'd already done the quality control. So after every work of art that I do, I go through the dots and I try to, okay, if that one's fucked up, I black it out, do it again. Like, it's a very intricate process. And by the time I'm done with these paintings, sometimes my eyes are like bleeding and like, it's kind of like I need someone's fresh eyes to look at these and tell me where they are, but I would never subject anybody to that. So I missed a spot. I missed several spots. So it kind of was like, all right, I'm going to fucking go for it. Oh God, because the varnishing process is such a nightmare in this small apartment. I had to make a clean room. I'm not really good at it. Like, I make a huge fucking mess. It's like a whole thing. So I blacked out the black, because I have signature black backgrounds on everything. So I went ahead and I blacked out the black, and then I went through the canopy, and anything that needed to be fixed, I fixed it. And then I added like little grassy things down here. So that was about a year ago, and I've been kind of just sitting on it ever since. I brightened this up a little bit. I'm still going to do a little bit more work, I think, on the rope. Oh shit, I just unplugged my damn light. But that's okay. But, yeah. So with this, I might make more of like these colors in this. I'm not sure. So, but you can see the gloss, and I've never unevenly glossed something before. So I don't know how that's gonna be. Like, when I put the new gloss, is it gonna catch up to this gloss, or is it gonna make this extra glossy and then I have like a little less gloss? Like, I don't know. I've never done that before, so we're gonna find out. So over here, I have chalk lines. So I decided to expand the canopy so that it can support the weight of this. I felt like it looked a little bit out of balance. I mean, it's beautiful and everything, don't get me wrong, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take up some more of this negative space and see if I can make it a little bit more whimsical and a little bit more like, a little more balanced. So, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And I tried making a video about this without going live, and it was awkward and fucking weird. But Pinky told me that this is going in and out, so I don't know if it's just her reception or if it's just Facebook connection. So if this video does not translate, then I am gonna go ahead and have to make a new one just offline and just put it together. So anyway, that's it. That's nostalgia. And so that's what I'll be working on. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for being here. Bye.